All right, we're gonna do a quick draft murders at Karlov Manor. Let's just jump right into it. Cool. Agency Chief, I see you. Enters the battlefield, investigate twice, sacrifice an artifact, vigilance, lifelink, or hexproof. Wants you to be pretty white-blue detectives, white-blue artifacts. There's a Curious Inquiry, Faith Flight, 2 Undercity Eliminators. I guess this can happen now. It's okay. Breakout, fine. It's Granite Witness, probably on the wheel. Yeah, we're gonna grab the rare here. Cool. Leyline of the Guildpact. Begin the game with it on the battlefield. Each non-land permanent you control is all colors. Lands you control are every basic land type. We can just grab this here and see where it goes. We do have a Nervous Gardener that could wheel. Hustle Bustle, Out Cold. Slime Against Humanity. We will, since this is in our pick 2, just grab it and see where things go. Analyze Pollen. I haven't seen this card yet. As an additional cost to cast a spell, you may collect evidence 8. Search for a basic land card. If evidence was collected, instead search your library for a creature or land card. Reveal that card, put it into your hand, then shuffle. I actually really like this card if we end up playing a Guildpact deck, which I think would be fun to try and do. So we're going to go base green, I think is what we're looking for. Hard-hitting question, an uncommon here. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. So we have a bite or a fight. Not a fight, a bite or a punch, as it's also affectionately called. Also quite good. But yeah, I think we'll just take the fixing here. 1 mana, green fixing. I think is right where we want to be. Insidious Roots. Also fixing. Creature cards have to leave the graveyard to create a token. Very black-green thing going on here. Case of the Shattered Pact is actually good with our Leyline. Yeah, I think the upside is high enough. There's also Bitugazi Inspector. Oh, that's not the one that fixes mana. This is a... These 2 cards kind of work well together. We'll take Case of the Shattered Pact here and try it out. Alright. Some decent black cards. Mana fixing. Probably taking the mana fixing, but let's look at Repulsive Mutation. We can put X +1/+1 counters on target creature you control for X green blue. Then counter up to 1 target spell unless its controller pays mana equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. Okay. That seems okay. Go base green blue. I do kind of just want to take the Topiary Panther though for the land cycling. Just get our mana fixing in order here. That would be 3 mana fixing spells. Sure, let's do that. I think if we're actually going to cast this card, we need to... I guess we can cast it for green, 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 green. Just fine. I do like Pick Your Poison, get a leg up. Is fine. Projector Inspector. Don't think we're going to be playing a lot of detectives. Cold Case Cracker, though, is fine. Jaded Analyst is a fine 2-drop. I think maybe we'll just take this Pick Your Poison here. I do like this card to deal with flyers. Okay, we have a Hedge Whisperer here. We can collect evidence 4. Target land you control becomes a 5/5 green plant boar creature with haste for as long as Hedge Whisperer remains tapped. It's still a land. Activate only as a sorcery. You may choose not to untap Hedge Whisperer during your untap phase. We also have an Airtight Alibi, which is an excellent combat trick. But I think we'll take the creature here. Little green detective. Another case of the Shattered Pact. They went this way. Rubble Belt Maverick, I think, could be fine in this deck because it digs us to our more impactful cards and is also a creature that is easy to exile. Although, yeah, I mean, it's just fine. Another Jaded Analyst, Fey Flight, they went this way. More fixing, but I don't think we want more fixing that is not a creature. Decent red card. Another case of the Shattered Pact. I don't think we want to play 2 of those. Yeah, I think we'll just take the Maverick here. Play 1 of those. Breakout, maybe not what we want. I think maybe just another Pick Your Poison here to deal with those pesky flyers. Also problematic enchantments and artifacts. Sure, we'll take another Pick Your Poison. Now we have Slime Against Humanity, Out Cold, Red Herring. I think Out Cold is the card we want here over the Red Herring. Slime Against Humanity, probably not playing it, but it's the thing we're going to take. Behind the Mask, probably not playing it, but, well, what do we have here? Agency Coroner. 3, sacrifice another creature, draw a card. If the sacrificed creature was suspected, draw 2 cards instead. It's actually something we could splash for. Jaded Analysis is a fine combat trick. Alright, Archdruid's Charm is the pickup here. Buried Garden. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent you don't control until Buried Garden leaves the battlefield. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional mana of any color. We might actually take Buried in the Garden over Archdruid's Charm. It is a good fight spell, or bite spell. Also ramps and can deal with those enchantments, those cases. Crowd Control Warden enters the battlefield or is turned face up. Put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of other creatures you control. Okay. I kind of just like the Buried in the Garden here. It's mana fixing, it's removal. I know I said I didn't want any more mana fixing that wasn't a creature, but this is just removal. Sure. Case File Auditor. Ooh, that's a lot of text. Okay, when Case File Auditor enters the battlefield and whenever you solve a case, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an enchantment card. Okay, so this is if we have a lot of cases. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You may spend mana. Okay. Probably don't care about that. Mistway Spy could be fine. Reasonable Doubt is fine for us. Private Eye is a good card, and we are at 3 detectives now. I don't know if that's what we want. I think maybe we just want Granite Witness or Bite Down on Crime. Cost 2 to cast if evidence was collected. As an additional cost, you may collect evidence 6. Target creature gets +2/+0 until the end of turn. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Just another decent green bite. I think one more removal spell is good for us. Buried in the Garden, Out Cold, and 2 Pick Your Poison. And we are at 4 creatures. Pack 2, pick 2. Would like to take a creature here, but I'm not excited about any of the creatures in this pack. So other than Granite Witness. And we have 3 4-drops. I'll take one more 4-drop. Kill spell here. Whisper Drinker Vampire is a good spell. It's a good creature. It's 4 mana. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. Creatures you control with power 2 or less gain Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn for 7 mana. I think maybe we just grab the Granite Witness here. Although that is quite good. We have Analyze the Pollen. One. 2. 3. 4 fixing. It's a really strong card. We might be able to play it. We do have some creatures with power 2 or less. In fact, I think all our creatures are so far, but we're really low on creatures. No, I think we're going to shy away from taking cards with black pips. I don't think we need that. Yeah, let's grab either the Airtight Alibi or the Granite Witness, and I think we just want a Granite Witness here. And then a Nervous Gardener is great. A Greenbelt Radical would also be awesome, but I'd rather just have a 2/2 for 2 that we can also disguise and fix our mana. Aftermath Analyst. Another decent card to help fix our mana. A Makeshift Binding is a good removal spell, but let's grab a creature here. This is just a 2-drop. Also a Galvanize, Reasonable Doubt. Take the Analyst. Chalk Outline. Pick your poison. We really would like another 2-drop, but not in red. So we'll take the Jaded Analyst. Chalk Outline. Does create 2/2 detective tokens. Let's see, detective. We can just look at how many detectives we have. We have 5 detectives. Chalk Outline. Guess we could support. No, we can't really support one more 4-drop, although it is in green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to play more than 5 4-drops. I guess Granite Witness we can look at as a 3-drop. Let's look at the deck real quick here. Out Cold is a 4-drop. Bite Down. Granite Witness will be moved to the 3-drop spot. I think maximum we're going to play is the maximum we want to play is 5 4-drops. Okay, I don't see a creature other than Jaded Analyst here, so let's go ahead and take the Chalk Outline. Mistway Spy, we might be playing Slime Against Humanity. I guess we could bring those in. That's 2 of them. Sure. Alright. I like it because it's green. Nothing in this pack really for us other than Benthic Criminologist. But I don't think we're going to be playing that. There's a Behind the Mask, a red card. We'll just take the Criminologist here. I guess we'll take a Reasonable Doubt is a fine 2-drop filler card. Don't need a second one. Don't want to play white early drops, but we are a little light on 3s. A Thinking Cap could be fine in this deck. We have 9 creatures, and how many? 6 of them are detectives. We'll take a Thinking Cap. I don't think we're going to play it. Jaded Analyst could be fine. Lumbering, I don't think we play that card. Ill-Timed Explosion is great. Living Conundrum. Case of the Filched Falcon is a good case if you can make a lot of artifacts. Case of the Gateway Express is pretty good. I do kind of like a Crozen Tusker for our top end. It has cycling, so we get a card and a basic land card. Yeah, that's quite good actually. For us, there's another Slime Against Humanity, though it'll probably wheel. I think we take the Crozen Tusker here. That's a good 3-mana play. Galvanize could take another Rubber Belt Maverick since we have the chalk outline. We do need to make some cuts here if we are going to go that direction. And let's put the Tusker in the 3-drop because that's almost always where we're playing it. Maybe the Slimes actually can come out here. Granite Witness. What does this card actually say? 0/0 green ooze creature token with trample. Put X+1/+1 counters on it, where X is 2+ the total number of cards you own in exile and in your graveyard that are oozes or are named Slime Against Humanity. A deck can have any number of Slime Against Humanities in it. Okay. Fanatical Strength. I think we just want to up our creature count in this deck. We're only at 11. Some of the players know. Jaded Analysis, maybe. 4/3 flyer for 6. I think we will play a second Maverick here. Nyx Weaver is actually decent black splash 3-drop in our deck. So would Leering Onlooker be. The double black is a little harder. Flotsam Jetsam, quite good. I think I like just this Nyx Weaver here. Worth splashing black. It's only 1 black pip. It lets us get back our Tusker or other things that may die. Yeah, this is good on the black splash. Case File Auditor, I don't think we're going to play. Okay, now we have a Loxodon Eavesdropper. Probably taking another Nervous Gardener or Hedge Whisperer here. We can cut the Jaded Analyst, I think, then. There's another Topiary Panther. Don't know if I'm going to have to play the Reasonable Doubt. Let's grab the Gardener. I just like playing these 2-drops. Could still use more. Well, we can look at these as 3-drops here. So now we're light on 2-drops. Another slime against humanity. Pick your poison. I guess we're sliming it up. Insidious Roots could be fine. In fact, this does seem totally fine. We could play 3 slime against humanity in our deck. I don't know if that's good. I think I'd rather splash for the Chorus to Killer. The Insidious Roots, 12 creatures. It's not quite enough though. Yeah, we can grab an Insidious Roots here. Push. Pull is playable if we're splashing black. Rakish, not really interested in. Scoundrel or Snoop could be fine. I think I like the V2 Ghazi Inspector, just another 2-drop that has reach. That's fine. Flotsam Jetsam, Projector Inspector, a Sanitation Automaton. Think I will take the 2-drop filler here. Do I need the 2-drop filler? Probably not. Is there just a better card? Yeah, Flotsam Jetsam is a excellent card. Mill 3 cards, Investigate. What would I cut for it? I would need to cut one thing. I don't think there's anything I would cut. Want to pick your poisons in here. We're at 13 creatures. I would rather just grab a playable creature. Sure. I mean, that seems fine. Another case of the Shattered Pact. Starling Gorehound, Snoop. I don't think we play any of these, but Snoop is a creature that we can play. Rope could be fine. Living Conundrum. We'll just take the slime here. I don't think we play any of those cards. Fanatical Strength is a good trick. Another Fanatical Strength. Fine. Hedge Whisperer. Playable. And another Pick Your Poison. Alright. So I think we need to make one cut here, and it might actually be the Agency Chief. I don't think we're making that many artifacts, although it does come with its own 2 artifacts. One cut here. Could be a Maverick, could be a Hedge Whisperer. Although now that I have multiple Hedge Whisperers, I'm somewhat want to cut the Mavericks to just play the Hedge Whisperers that I have. Let's see, how many creatures? We're at 14. Let's cut a Maverick. Let's cut a Insidious Roots. Let's look at our get our 3-drops lined back up. Granite Witness, a 3-drop, Chalk Outline. Maybe we can cut the Chalk Outline. Probably only play the 2 planes. Don't think I need to play I think I only need to play one swamp. Go up a forest. And then don't want to play the criminologist, really. Alright. Then I know we have better cards in here. I thought I had one more gardener. Do like the hedge whisperer. Reasonable doubt could be fine. Agency Coroner is a fine 5-drop. What's our creature count? 12. Kind of like bringing in the Slime Against Humanities. Like, those seem just fun. I don't think we have any other oozes in our deck, though. I don't know if 3 of them are good enough to make it good. Yeah, it could be fine. Yeah, I think I bring in Fairy Snoop as a 3-drop. And what else? Nervous Gardener. Technically want to play those as a 3-drop. Up to 13 creatures. Yeah, maybe I'll just bring in the Maverick and the Hedge Whisperer and Jaded Analysis could be fine. Maybe a combat trick. We are at 15 creatures. Yeah, let's just bring in the Jaded Analyst as another 2-drop. I think I like our removal to creature ratio. 1, 2. 3, 4 removals, 5 removal spells. That's fine. Yeah, let's run it like this, see how it goes. All right, let's jump in. All right, right away, a hand we can't play. There's only 1 land. And it's blue. If it was a green, this is a keepable hand for sure, because that would be land number 2 and land number 3. But as it stands, with 1 island and a bunch of green spells, no, can't keep it. We'll mulligan. Cool. So now we drew all of our main colors, and we have a Guildpact in our hand. Hand's infinitely better, even at 6 cards. The Crows and Tusker will draw us a card. 2 cards, actually, if you count the land. Man, I love this card in Limited. I'm so happy to see it. And to get to play it. Yeah, we'll keep 6 and put a plains on the bottom because we don't need it. All right. Yep. Yeah, let's submit. All right. Play a Forest Plains Island Swamp Mountain. Pass the turn. Sure. Taking 1 here. We get to put down our Jaded Analysis this turn. Jaded Analyst. They get to kill it. That's fine. Oh, they are not killing it. Okay. Sure. All right. We will play our face down Nervous Gardener and pass the turn. We are likely just ramping into this Ezram. Probably go get our swamp. Sure, just more kill spells. That's fine. Is this one of those spells that says it can't be countered? Yeah. Okay, and then we can cycle this on the end step. Nothing else to do. I guess it would draw us a card and we could draw into a 1-drop, so let's main phase it. Yeah, we'll look for the plains just in case our thing gets... Yeah, we'll take a plains here. Okay, cool. Just drew lands. It's like, whatever. Yeah, they're running out of cards, and alright, but their last card is a sample collector. Alright, we have our own Rubble Belt Maverick to play this turn. I don't want to run out the Agency Chief, even though we've seen a bunch of removal from them already. They're not likely to draw removal, but we can block with this. We get to surveil and set up our next draw. I'd rather do that. And yep, we get those lands off the top. And then we have 6 mana for Ezram next turn so that we can play him and then use it to protect itself. We will block the Snarling Gorehound here. Okay, well now, no. Now we just block... Well, it doesn't matter, they both have 2 power. Just block the Gorehound. It has Menace, so I can't block it. Alright. Alright, so let's run out the plains, run out the Ezram, and just pass the turn. Two, 4, 6, 7, We're not really in a great attacking position until we get this Hedge Whisperer down and it survives a turn. Sure, we'll go block here. Block the Maverick. Sure. They can give it Death Touch, well, then I guess they got us. Sure. Bloomkin, fine. Resolve. They have a fight spell. No? Alright. End of turn. Can only activate as a sorcery. Yep. Alright, we can just cast the Topiary Panther here. I don't really need to land cycle it. So let's do that. And then swing in for 5. We will be taking at least 4 next turn. Yeah. Attack for 5. Pass the turn. We might actually be taking 7 here because they can put 2 +1/+1 counters on the Bloomkin. But they're not going to. Okay, I mean... can this not be blocked for some reason? Oh, yeah, they got a past blockers. Cool. And then if they have a trick here, I mean, again, they got us. Like, we're light on creatures this game. All right, it's a fair trade. Take that trade. They're making us sacrifice a creature. Ooh, that's fun. Okay. That was sarcasm in case you couldn't tell. Hexproof. There's literally nothing we can do about that. Alright. You got us. Removal.deck over here. Sure. Pick your poison. No good here. The best we can do is play a Whisper, which does not have haste. We cannot make a token or a creature, but we will put some counters on it. Why not? And pick your poison is useless in this situation. Just pass the turn. Yeah. No, I still feel that this format is pretty unfun. Yep. Pass to two attackers. Yeah, I'm not blocking here. I will draw cards though. Come on, opponent. What are you waiting for? Let's go. Alright, Aftermath Analyst is at least a blocker. We can go search for a creature. We have plenty of evidence to collect. Let's go searching for a creature. What do we need? 8. Do a Nervous Gardener and a Panther. Seems fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana here. There's got to be something good we can get. Maybe we just want to grab a 2-drop or a 3-drop. Nyx Weaver seems fine. Projector Inspector seems fine. Not actually don't have a whole lot of really awesome creatures to grab other than Nyx Weaver. Which we can play and activate this turn. We could get back the Tusker. We'll probably just get back the Ezram Chief and then block. Oh, we have to exile the... Yeah. Yeah, it's game over. Alright. We don't have a 1-drop to play. Sure. Yeah, format's not particularly fun. This is gonna be my last. It's just so tiring to play. It's just like all of the complexity just makes me tired, and I would rather, like, chess would be more rewarding, you know? Yeah, I'm just not interested. Everyone forces black-green on Arena, and yeah, it's just, ugh. Just hurts my head. This is totally keepable. I can go get a blue mana. Sure. Just go get an island here. And pass the turn. Go ahead. Pick your poison. Should have also been an instant, I think. Okay, 2/2. Maybe they're mono green. That would be at least interesting. Is this an enchantment creature? No, it's a plant elemental. Oh yeah, we'll draw a card and discard a forest. Alright, they're green, white so far. Okay, we can play a forest and pass the turn. Or attack for 3 and trade. This is a clue, so the trade doesn't make sense. We can make them sack their clue here. Sure. That seems fine. Card for a card. No attacks. Alright, I mean, I guess next turn we can stun their creatures. Hopefully we don't draw another land. That's pretty good. Yep. They get to get in for 4 here. They might also have a grip of lands, I don't know. Alright, Agency Chief is not terrible. We can start working on setting that up. Pass the turn, and then before combat I'll ice their creatures. Sure. All right. Blue, let's draw a card here. Play a face-down Nervous Gardener. No attacks. We can go get our swamp. Right. Yeah, I mean, you know, make them spend the mana to turn it up and see what happens. Alright, it's a 5/5. It's in our graveyard, just 1 forest. Alright, we get to play Ezram and have plenty of mana up. That's at least something. Let's flip our Gardener. Go get, I guess, a swamp. Goes to hand. And play the Agency Chief. And we have to just pass here. Not doing real well. They have Case of the Trampled Garden, so... And we've got mana flooded this game. Every time they attack, they get to put a +1/+1 counter on a creature. Yeah, you probably just put that on the Vengeful Creeper or the Bloomkin. And then, can we give this Indestructible? No. We can give it Vigilance, Lifelink, or Hexproof. Yeah, yeah, Resolve. We have to chump with the Gardener, I believe. That has trample. So we'll block the 5/5 with the Gardener. Block the 2/2 here. Sure. We can give it lifelink at least. We do get to trade for one of their creatures, but we have no creatures on board. We draw Granite Witness. It's not good enough. This is not good enough. Mill a bunch of creatures. Let's see. If we cast this face down for 3, do we have the mana to turn it up? Yes. So at least we get to tap a creature, their biggest creature, for 1 turn. Yeah. And then we just pass here. Turn it face up. Tap the 7/7. Yep. And then we double block the 4/4. Alright. Just a flyer. We draw another land. Yeah, it's pretty much over. I can draw a card here. Bite down on crime. Collect evidence 6. Cost 2 less to cast, which I don't care about. +2. Okay, so we can at least kill their flyer here. It doesn't do much, but you know, it's something we can play. Yeah. Yeah, it was a sorcery. And we have to leave back. Well, yeah, I mean, they get to give one thing trample. Sure. No attacks. Oh, but, yeah, we're dead. Alright. Cool. Super, super flooded. Our creatures, despite looking good in the draft, were not good enough against what they were playing. Yeah. Can you check how many lands we have in the deck and make sure we don't have like 19 lands or something? No, we only have 16 land, which I actually want 17. Oh, well, no, we have plenty of ways to get land. 16 is fine in this deck. Yeah. Alright. Just get into another match here and change the song. I gotta take this song off the playlist. Alright. It's a pretty good hand. Keep 7. We'll wait a turn. Huh. That's a fun card to open. We can pitch what here? An island? Sure. Face down card. I don't know why this is showing as 2 mana when we don't have evidence to collect. We'll play the island here. This is actually going to cost 4 mana. It's also showing 2 mana here. This is incorrect. I'm going to have to send this in. So, cast modified. It only costs 2 less to cast if evidence was collected. This is going to cost me 4 mana. Yeah. So, I'm going to send that in. And then I will attack here. I will make this trade, I think. It's fine. Alright. Well, we got in for 5 damage. I'm sure we get to see what their face down card is this turn. Next turn we get to play 2 detectives. Night Watch face up. We take 2. Let's draw and discard. We'll discard a forest. Draw and discard. Don't think I want to discard the swamp. Actually, I have 1 more plains in the deck. I'll discard the swamp. Play a plains and then just run this out. And yeah, we just do it, right? And then discard if we draw land. Yeah. And attack for 3. I'm sure they block here. Yeah, it's not worth it. Alright. Certainly a fun card. But doesn't do much on its own. No blocks. Okay, we have a lot of lands in our deck. A lot of lands out of our deck. That's a Nervous Gardener. Is fine. I'm actually willing to trade that this turn. Or this next turn cycle. Face down. It's a counterspell. Sure. We'll go attacking here. I think next turn I should start making 5/5s. Yep, no blocks. Yep, let's make a plant token. Or a, turn one of our lands into a creature. Oh. Yeah, bite down. We can attack for 5 here, probably just fine. Or we can play the Maverick. Let's attack for 5 here. Yep. And 3. Let's see what they do. Ample line bundle feels like a procedurally generated or AI generated name. No. Alright, I mean, we can attack for 5. They can kill our land. We could play out Ezram. I think what we do here is swing in for 3. They have to block with something. I mean, they also have mana to transform cards. So let's just get down our 5/5 flyer. Actually, let's get down our 5/5 flyer and pass the turn. They have a counter spell here? No. Okay. Now we can't protect it, but... Oh, we do get to draw a card, yes. Take action. Okay, we will discard the Maverick here. Would have liked for that to be a land, but... let's just hope they don't have the removal for it. No attacks. Alright, they did have the removal. There's a land. I think we just play this. Well, we do kind of need land. Pump up our plant token, or our creature, or land creature here. Play Nervous Gardener face down. We could attack for 6, but it's very likely we lose our land. So let's just play the Analyst here. Just play out our hand. Another counter spell, a kill spell, opponent in the tank. This happens a lot in this format. Sure. No attacks this turn. Another face down card, leaving up 2 mana. Don't mind the land. We can draw a card here. Can bring back a lot of lands. But I think we just play the detective and discard that card. If we play, let's see, if we play this face down, we get to tap a creature. Let's just make a land into a creature this turn. I think we have the mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only need 5 to do that. Yeah, let's make a land here. It'll be tapped, but that's okay. So the Ezram Chief. We get to tap a creature. That's fine, I think. I think we have enough blockers. No attacks. Y'all, I think that's it. I think even if I end up winning this match, which I don't think I am going to, that I am just done playing this format. I am just very, very over it. We even grabbed cards we thought would be fun. and it's just hasn't been fun. Opponents in the tank. Again, that happens extremely, extremely often. Probably spend more time waiting for my opponent to think about their turns than I actually spend playing my turns. This is a fine attack, by the way. I mean, it's vigilant. It's a free attack. I have no flyers. I guess I do have a reach blocker here. But yeah, no blocks. So they still have mana up. Decline, decline. It's just a land. Play this face down. Have I played a single removal spell this game? No, I have not. Yeah, I think we just turn this face up and tap their flyer and attack with everything. We'll draw and discard a card. Maverick seems fine. And then exile it and make a land bigger. And then just attack with everything. Because I am just done playing. Sure. Bouncing a land. Six, seven, eight. They have Xaxes next turn. Just block with the face down creature. I guess this is vigilance, and I never attacked with that, so 2, 1, 2, 4. Yeah, so we trade for that land. That is fine. Folks, this is not fun Magic. This is very grindy, unfun Magic. Yeah, we can untap both of them at this point. Okay, and then we just get to ice their creature and kill them. But yeah, maybe they have a counterspell. If they do, then they got us. But I am completely done after this. I'm not playing any more of this format. I just don't feel like it. Can decline to pay. It's looking like they have a counterspell or a protection spell. No. Alright, I'll draw a card here. So that Jaded Analyst can attack. Yep, we'll just attack with everything. Don't care. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we got that one in the end. But I'm done. I don't want to play this limited anymore. I'm just uninterested. My head hurts. I'm sure my opponent's head hurts. It's just not fun. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching.